We are counting down 8 gas station brands that mechanics avoid, and there is a reason. From major names that quietly drop critical fuel certifications to warehouse clubs and discount chains with hidden risks, each entry on this list fails to meet the engine-protecting standards trusted by auto experts. Which brands' cutbacks are fueling costly repairs, and who tops the blacklist? Let us start the countdown with number 8. Speedway once promoted its fuel as engine-friendly, but that changed after its 2021 acquisition by 7-Eleven. The brand quietly disappeared from the top-tier certification list, leaving over 3,900 stations nationwide operating with only the minimum detergent levels required by law. Mechanics in regions where Speedway is common have noticed a pattern. Vehicles filled regularly at these pumps show more carbon buildup on intake valves during routine inspections. Without the higher quality additives automakers recommend, drivers risk slow-forming deposits that can lead to rough idling, reduced performance, and costly cleanings. The loss of certification is not just a label, it is a difference under the hood. Sam's Club pumps draw steady lines of members expecting a warehouse bargain, but there is a catch most drivers never notice. Unlike its main rival, Costco, Sam's Club fuel has never earned top-tier certification. The difference is not just a missing logo. Walmart owns both Sam's Club and Murphy USA, another brand known for skipping premium additive packages. Sam's bulk buying model focuses on price, not enhanced detergents, so the fuel meets only the basic EPA minimums. Mechanics see the results in the shop. Engines filled here show more deposits and injector issues compared to those running on certified brands. Membership does not guarantee cleaner fuel. Love's Travel Stops stretches across more than 630 locations, built for the needs of truckers crossing the country. Diesel pumps dominate the lot, but the gasoline on offer does not meet the higher standards set by the top-tier program. Love's is absent from the certified list, so its gasoline only has the minimum detergents required by law. Mechanics notice that drivers often fill their personal cars at these truck stops out of habit, not realizing the difference in fuel quality. Over time, this convenience can mean more carbon buildup and injector problems, especially for vehicles that rely on cleaner burning gasoline. Circle K once carried the top-tier badge, but that changed after Alimentation Couche-Tard took control and began consolidating operations. By 2020, more than 7,000 Circle K stations across North America quietly dropped out of the certification program. The decision came down to cost. Maintaining those higher detergent levels cut into profits, so the brand reverted to EPA minimum detergent standards. Since then, mechanics have noticed a steady uptick in fuel system cleanings linked to Circle K fills. What used to be a safe bet for clean gasoline now leaves engines more vulnerable to deposit buildup and expensive repairs. For drivers, the Circle K logo no longer guarantees protection under the hood. Sheetz commands fierce loyalty across the Mid-Atlantic with more than 750 locations that combine fuel pumps and fast food counters. But when it comes to gasoline quality, mechanics in Volkswagen service bays have a warning for local drivers. Sheetz has never carried top-tier certification, which means its gasoline meets only the bare minimum detergent standards required by law. Volkswagen technicians, in particular, see a pattern. Customers who fill up at Sheetz are more likely to show up with clogged fuel injectors and stubborn carbon deposits. For a brand built on convenience and food service, fuel quality often comes second, and that shortcut can leave drivers facing expensive repairs that outstrip any savings at the pump. BP and Amoco were once the gold standard for drivers who wanted premium fuel. Their advertising campaigns promised cleaner engines and better performance, thanks to the Invigorate additive blend. Today, more than 8,000 BP and Amoco stations stretch across the country, but the reputation that once set them apart has faded in many mechanic circles. Technicians who grew up trusting the green and white logo now talk about a different reality, more intake valve deposits and injector cleanings than they remember from years past. The brand's legacy as a top-tier choice lingers, but under the hood, the evidence points to a brand that no longer stands above the rest. Murphy USA lines the parking lots of more than 1,700 Walmart stores, drawing drivers with some of the lowest prices on the road. But those savings come with a catch. Murphy USA has never been top-tier certified. Instead, it relies on the bare minimum detergent additives allowed by law. Mechanics across the country link a steady stream of clogged injectors and rough-running engines to regular fills at Murphy pumps. The pattern is hard to ignore. Drivers hoping to save a few cents per gallon often find themselves facing repair bills that wipe out any savings. When it comes to fuel quality, the cheapest option can be the most expensive mistake. Independent and unbranded stations source fuel from whichever supplier offers the lowest price that day, with no certification or quality standards in place. Tanks at these sites can hold gasoline for months, allowing contaminants and moisture to build up. Saving a few cents per gallon can end with a repair bill of $2,000 to $4,000 when injectors fail from dirty or degraded fuel. Across all 8 entries, one fact stands out. Skipping fuel standards causes real engine damage. For mechanics, the cheapest fill-up often costs the most. Choose wisely. Your car's health depends on it.